Hi and welcome to another edition of Gunners Are Us. In this edition, we'll be talking Oleksandr Zinchenko and his possible move to his imminent move to Arsenal, and we'll also be discussing the Arsenal v Everton game, as well as other transfer updates. And with that and much ado, let's get on with the video. So, it is Oleksandr Zinchenko to Arsenal. It is official. Let me just share my screen. Fabrizio Romano says Oleksandr Zinchenko to Arsenal. Here we go. Full agreement in place since Friday with Man City for £30 million guaranteed fee. Personal terms also agreed. Zinchenko always keen on rejoining Arteta. Contract until June 2026 as per David Ornstein and medical this week. So it is it is uh, it is with great pleasure that we can say that the Zinchenko deal is going to be happening, and it is with great pleasure. So it's a no-brainer. Zinchenko to Arsenal, he can play as a left back, can play in centre midfield. That's what we've been hearing. And he can play as a left back, and he'll be a good addition. He will deputise for Kieran Tierney for when Kieran Tierney's out with injury, and he'll be a good addition to the squad. He's got good technical abilities, and he can set up goals as well. So that's some good news there. Other other deals that could be happening is Lucas Paqueta. Now, Lucas Paqueta, he may be available for £34 million, and that would be an absolute steal. But we're going to stay with Zinchenko because that is the deal that is red hot right now and should be completed within the next few days. But Lucas Paqueta, midfielder from Lyon, he's available for £34 million. Arsenal should snap him up as soon as possible, you know. And the links to Yuri Tillemans continues. Yuri Tillemans, the links continues. There are also links. Bernd Leno's move to Fulham could be a snag point, is that Fulham don't want to pay the £15 million that Arsenal are asking after, and that could be a stumbling block for Leno's transfer to Fulham. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. There's also some links to Sergej Milinkovic-Savic that that the midfielder is linked to Arsenal. Gabriel Magalhaes is still continuing to generate interest from Juventus, but I don't see it as a deal that will be happening. I don't see it as a deal that will be happening. Following Balogun has links to Fulham on a season-long loan. Um, I don't see that one as happening. I don't believe it will happen. And N'Golo Kante. Arsenal have been interested in the midfielder to ask after N'Golo Kante and whether he can make a possible move to Arsenal. So, the Arsenal v Everton game. It was a good game. It was a good game. Arsenal versus Everton. It was a game of two halves. First half was all about Jesus and his pressing and his work rate, and Jesus scoring another goal in pre-season. Jesus scoring another goal in pre-season and 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 setting up another goal as well in pre-season. So it was it was all about that, and Arteta had to say that the training has been phenomenal so far in Baltimore. He says that Jesus creates chaos as well and uncertainty, and he's a real threat, and that is what we need. So he's a real threat, and that is what Arsenal need. So in the second half, Arsenal had made several changes to the lineup, taking off key players, and the second team weren't as penetrative as the first team, and the players who stepped in weren't as on point as the other first team players were. So that is um, that is something that is something that they have to work on so that the drop off isn't as big a drop off. The drop off between the first team players, the first 11 out, and the players stepping in. Players like Pablo Mari, he had a good game. Um, um, Pepe and Cole. So thank you, Everton and Arsenal. Arsenal are back in action on Wednesday night against Orlando City, and there will be a match that is going to be streamed online. We'll be covering the match. We'll bring some updates on the match, whether it be a report afterwards about the match. So we'll be covering the match. and yeah. So to recap, it's Oleksandr Zinchenko to Arsenal. That deal is completed. It's just waiting. It's it's just waiting on the the finer details, waiting for that to be completed. And Arsenal versus Everton, that match that occurred where Arsenal won 2-0 has happened, and and has happened and is finished. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.